Hey y'all, so in this video, I'm going to break down the diabolical matrix that we live in and how to overcome it and conquer it, okay? So first things first, defining the matrix. The matrix is a mechanical system designed to control the way we think, feel, and behave. It is based on economic slavery. The matrix is composed of the education system, religion, media and entertainment, the healthcare system, and politics. These are the five major components that make up the matrix that we live in. And again, the matrix is a mechanical system designed to control the way we think, feel, and behave. The education system produces workers, not thinkers. Religion, such as Christianity and Islam, and many other religion in general, is designed to make us believe that God is outside of us and not inside of us. The media and entertainment is designed to condition us and distract us and make us buy into constructed standards to make us pursue an expensive lifestyle, to keep us chasing an expensive lifestyle, to capitalize off of our insecurities. The healthcare system is designed to profit off of our pain, to sell our time back to us. The healthcare system has the food and beverage system inside of it because food is health. If we had all the right foods, we wouldn't need healthcare because food is health. So food and beverage is in service to the healthcare industry. The healthcare system is a client and customer of the food and beverage industry. Does that make sense? Because 90% of the food is chemicals designed to make us sick. That's how the healthcare system profits. The healthcare system cannot profit unless the food creates conditions for the people to be sick, to require the healthcare system, okay? And then the last system is politics. Politics is divide and conquer. Politics is pure manipulation and deceit. You have the left wing, right wing is both the same bird. That's politics. Politics is designed to control money and power. It's five systems: the education system, religion, media and entertainment, healthcare, and politics make up the mechanical system that is the matrix that is designed to control the way you think, feel, and behave. And it is based on economic slavery. It is based on preventing you from ascending up Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The first hierarchy of your needs is your physiological needs, which is your basic survival, right? Basic survival has to do with the food you eat, your health, food, clothes, and shelter, the basic survival needs, right? It's hard to meet these basic survival needs when you don't have money, right? So the matrix is based on economic enslavement because the government intentionally practices economic warfare on its own people. And we're all in the same boat if we're not a family member of these billionaire families or trillionaire families that run the world. So how does the government do that? Well, you have inflation, the rising cost of goods and services, the value of the dollar gets less, yet incomes don't increase. But we're told to get jobs and we're told to go to college to learn absolutely nothing. And then we got graduate college and then we can't apply anything because we don't know anything. And our degrees are worthless, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself, the fact that you need money, right? They get us to focus on just the money and then we forget about the power. So we stay in a loop of just chasing money and we never take our money to establish power for ourselves, okay? And I'm gonna get into how to establish power for ourselves. But this is what it's all about, because over the past 40 years, the cost of transportation, the cost of education, the cost of living, the cost of socializing, the cost of housing, the cost of money and loans and all of that, it's all quadrupled. Yet income has stayed the same. Like, ask anybody, income has stayed the same. That's economic warfare. When incomes are not keeping up the pace with the actual cost to live and survive. And yet they cram us into these cities, right? These cities, which are just grids that only make up 3% of the available land in the US. So all the urban cities, the suburbs, the metropolises, that just makes up 3% of the available land in the US. 97% of the land in the US is rural. Farmland and fields and mountain ranges and just acres and acres and acres. You know what I'm saying? And mostly owned by a few billionaires. So how do you break out of this? So I recently picked up some wisdom from a woman by the name of Divine Alignment. And it's all about ascending up Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? So they delay us from accomplishing our physiological needs, right? So we never reach a place where we can actually feel safe and secure and stable, which is the second hierarchy of needs. And then after feeling safe and secure, you seek belonging, you seek intimacy, you seek social connection with others. So you can't reach all of these needs without accomplishing the needs underneath. That's how the Maslow's hierarchy of needs works. You can't achieve your highest potential without accomplishing your basic survival needs first. You do the basic survival needs, and you move on to you feeling emotionally safe and physically safe and secure. You go from you graduate from feeling safe and secure to connection, love, and belonging, connecting with your tribe, socializing with your community, real authentic connections. Right? This matrix that's designed to think, to control the way we think, feel, and behave. This is designed for us to be fake, to turn us into robots and cyborgs. It's designed for us to forget about the God that is within us. It's designed to make us forget. And now we're just operating robotically and stuff like that. That's why everybody's complaining about these inauthentic interactions, having to perform for people. And it's just that we can't grow like that. So after love and belonging, there's self-esteem, there's personal growth, there's you getting self-respect for yourself because you can make yourself valuable. And then after that, you reach that need, then you could self-actualize, which is achieving your highest potential, right? So how do you do that? You have to understand your soul and what it's made up of. And again, this wisdom is wisdom that I got from Divine Alignment. And she breaks down your unique human combination in four aspects: your personality, which is your natural thinking patterns; your strengths, which are your skills and the things that make you valuable and the tools that you have to build your desired lifestyle and dream. You have your values, which are the invisible forces behind your choices; and you have your life experiences and life lessons, which affect everything else. And this is where you extract wisdom from, to where we're able to teach others. Okay, so that those four things, right? Your personality, your values, your strengths, and your life lessons are how you begin to decode yourself and make yourself unique. Right? The Matrix wants to make you the same, but this is how you get back into your uniqueness and tap into your power, so you can ascend up the pyramid, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and you can break past this mechanical system that wants to turn you into a robot. And then you have to create your own system, which is having your own business. And every business universally has six systems, and that's marketing, sales, fulfillment, management, financial management, and branding. Marketing is generating leads. Sales is converting those leads into customers. Fulfillment is delivering and customer service and just distributing your product or service. Management is organizing everything. Financial management is your pricing, your ROI, and your branding is your image, your appeal, and your personality. So no matter where you go in the world, you'll see that universally all business operations share these six systems: marketing, sales, fulfillment, management, branding. Marketing, sales, fulfillment, management, branding. You can literally break down any business system like this, and these are the systems that you improve to win and to dominate. These are systems that you plan out. These are the systems that you hire and select leaders for as a manager of these businesses. If you want to consult a business or understand where you can find a hole in the business to help a business out, then most businesses' problems fall within one of the six categories. They either have a marketing problem, a sales problem, a fulfillment problem, a management problem, a financial management problem, or a branding problem. And the problems can sometimes overlap. That's very common. Now, these are all systems, and a system is a repeatable process designed to create a desired result. These systems, when you break them all the way down to microparticles, end up being a human being working with technology in some shape or form. So at the end of your marketing system, when you get down to the baseline of what it is, it's a marketing person working with marketing technology to make the marketing system work. Sales is a salesperson working with sales technology to make the system work. Fulfillment, the same thing. Management, the same thing. And financial management and branding, the same thing. People and technology are what make these systems work. It's about having your own system within a system that creates the desired reality you want for you. So this is about being aware of your business. If you're an entrepreneur, that means you organize and operate a business. And this is about being an efficient entrepreneur, being self-aware of how to actually run and conduct a business. And this is all about being self-aware of yourself, what your soul and your unique combination is made of, which is your personality, your natural thinking patterns, your strengths, your tools and skills for building your desired lifestyle, your values, the invisible choices, visible forces behind your choices, and your life experiences and life lessons, your life you've lived and the uniqueness you can extract out of that and share with others. So when you understand these two aspects of business awareness and self-awareness, you can ascend up the pyramid of Maslow's hierarchy of needs and transcend physiological needs, safety and security, love and belonging, self-esteem and self-respect, and actualize your full potential. And then you really that's called faith working. That's not dead faith. The Matrix wants you to have dead faith, but this is faith in action. God is inside you. God is inside you. And the Bible is not a religion. The Holy Bible is a bloodline. The Holy Bible is a story. The Holy Bible is your relationship with God. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was tampered with, because they're not going to. That's why they tampered with the noses. On all statues that look black, and everything like that. Anything that's tampered with holds the power that they don't want you to have. All right. So peace and prosperity. And let me know what y'all took away from this. You know, if anything at all. You know, many are called, few are chosen. Keep on evolving. Let's get it.